All right, we're good.
We're good.
We are Gucci. Sly, you saved the show this week. Well, you saved the show being live this week at the very least.
Hooray!
Hooray! And this Friday we get a bunch of live letter stuff. I'm so excited.
So we already know. So you already know what next week's show is. We don't need a script. We don't like. Yeah, we're good. Potentially, maybe Four Horsemen.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Ethis and Mary to see if we could do Four Horsemen next week. Although all I'm seeing on social media right now is stuff about the WoW patch today, because Argus, the zone, came out today, and I think there's there's a cutscene with Illidan that everyone's talking about. That's all I do with World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
All I do with World of Warcraft is just look up all the cinematics as soon as like a new patch comes out. That's all I really care about. Although I am curious to see how exactly this patch is for them is going to end, because the last one ended real big. So I want to see how this one ends, because this one ends with a final boss being a Titan. So it's not Sargeras though. It's Azavar. No, Azavar is the second to last boss. It's the core of the planet is a Titan's body. I can't remember its name. Oh, the name is Argus. The last boss is Argus itself, the planet, the core of the planet, because Argus is the name of the Titan in the core. There you go.
Celestial, who is your favorite Danganronpa V3 girl? Miyu, hands down. Hands down. That bitch goes hard. I love her. Fuck all y'all. Like, I died laughing the minute I fucking heard that. I love
Watch
Miyu.
her actually die laughing.
Don't kill off my waifu's head.
Oh,
Please.
she's dead, dude.
Please.
She's dead. She ain't
Please.
gonna make it.
Please.
She ain't gonna make it, man. She's gonna be like Trial 3. I'm calling it now.
Trial 3?
She's gonna be Trial 3. She's not even gonna make it to like the 6th or the 7th
trial. If that fucking happens, the next episode of Stay in the Realm, after I do that trial, I am fucking killing you. I'm giving you so much.
She'll be dead already, so I'm good.
Oh god. Yeah, Miyu was so much like that. That demo is the way every game should do a fucking demo like that. That was so good. And to have you do what, maybe 75% of a class trial and then cut you off and leave you with blue balls, that was, I kind of hated it, but at the same time I love them for it.
Listen, it's better than the Blue Dragon demo from back when I was young, because the demo itself was like the final dungeon. So when you actually played the game, you're like, wow, I haven't seen the demo area. And then you get to the end of the game and you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Like there was no fourth wall in this demo, because they brought back both the protagonists and another protagonist from 1 who actually got murdered. And at the end of the demo, they're like, well, he's alive and everything. He's like, wait for me. And yeah, there was no fourth wall in this demo.
Are they doing any more of those the Ultimate Despair Girls ones? The ones where you actually have to go around and shoot?
It depends on how V3 does.
It depends on V3 is more like 1 and 2 though, isn't it?
Yeah, V3 is basically 1 and 2. It's a new chapter. Probably takes place. It does take place after the anime. Yes,
I hope so. If they're calling it V3, it's fucking better.
Yes, I have seen the V3 anime, well, not V3, but the Danganronpa 3 anime. We'll probably be watching that, while I do 1 and 2 again for, the umpteenth time for people who haven't seen it. Like, people are like, Sly, are you going to do 1 and 2 again? It's like, it's the 4th time I've done it, but sure.
We all do that with, any, certain game series. You know, it's a game, I kind of want to go back, because I never played P4 Golden, so, I started trying to play it when I played P4, but I never had a Vita or a PSP to play.
But now you have TV.
I have PS TV. Yes. Yeah. By the way, thanks for whoever just pledged to sponsor Stay in the Realm. I need a name to go with. I don't ever use whoever the name they pledge under, because sometimes it's people's real names and they don't want that shit blasted on public. So I'll be sure to send them a message if they're not still here. But yeah, I never got to I have it. I actually own it on the PlayStation TV, because when P5, when they were warning us all that shit, and then we found out the warnings were not actually even mattered at all. I just downloaded P4 Gold and started playing that, and I got to, I think I finished the first palace. I'm sorry, palace, the first the first dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just call them pals, so it's kind of by default now.
Yeah.
And then I just played something else because I was like, you know what? Everyone's asking me why I'm not playing P5. I tell you, I'm tired of answering it, so whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I can bring myself to keep answering this fucking question over and over again.
Now the real question, Haps, will you go back and play 1 and 2?
No.
That settles that shit. Okay.
No, I won't. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you have. Dude, I can't even get through the fucking DLC for Fez without wanting to kill myself. Like, I hate.
One is a bit dated. 2, I think you can get away with.
Isn't 2 multiple games?
Yeah, it's 2 separate games.
I don't want to do that.
Last
time I had to do that was Armored Core 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I loved Armored Core.
I love it. And yeah, can we get another one of those from Software, please? Really soon?
Dude, I'm still waiting for the Armored Core that's like the Dark Souls Armored Core. Core Souls, Armored Souls.
Armored Souls, yeah.
Armored Souls.
Basically, For Answer was supposedly that because you faced off against huge forts. But
so For Answer was okay. I played For Answer. I still honestly like Armored Core 3 better. For Answer had a lot more mobility, but it was like it wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't as fun.
I like 4 in general. I like 4 in general. 4 was really good, and then 5. Oh my god!
I did a lot of the online multiplayer for Armored Core 4. 4 Answer I didn't do too much. People had crazy mechs in that, like they were so optimized. There was a magazine I used to go to the local shop, right, and I'd get it every month. Instead of doing a subscription, like I could just pick it up like my mother was shopping or something. And it was called Tips and Tricks magazine. And in the back was about a 3-page long section. Every week they'd have people submit cores from Armored Core 3, and they would battle them again. They would talk pros, cons, and battle them against each other and come up with a winner. And then every however many episodes, every magazines, they would declare someone like the ultimate winner, and they would give them like $1,000 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So I got really into Armored Core.
Really?
Yeah. They would just keep pitting the cores against each other until.
Why didn't I know this? Because I had a beast of a core. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had a beast online.
Yeah. They would not simulate the battle, but they would have the people in the office who were like the hardcore Armored Core fans. They would have them just each one would take one of the cores, and they would do it over like over a ton of fights and see which one won more often.
I think the real PvP heavy Armored Core was probably Formula Front, but that was on PSP and not a lot of people had.
Yeah, because Armored Core declined in popularity after 4. Even 4 Answer was a lot less popular than Armored Core 4.
Yeah, and then 5 was just complete. We don't talk about 5 or Verdict then.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly forgot 5 even happened. I think I remember hearing about it, wanting to purchase it, and I just never did. Armored Core was one of my. I think that was my first From Software game. I don't remember a lot of the games they did when I was younger, other than Armored Core.
Like the very first one or 2?
Well, I played both 2s.
Both 2s.
Like pretty much around the same time. I think my friend had the sequel to 2, and then I purchased regular Armored Core 2.
Which one was it? 2 had a thing. It was one of the 2s. Did you use the strat where you just kept failing a mission and then you get the
I had to, because I there were some missions that were just so stupid that if I didn't do the fail over and over again, I just
you get the augmentation and you get like a really beastly core.
Yeah. I had to do that. I just can't remember other stuff From Software really did. I mean, obviously you have Souls, but I mean before that, I'm trying to remember things other than Armored Core that I might have played from them. From Software games. Let's see. You have Armored Core. You have Project Phantasma. You have Master of the Arena. You have Kingsfield, Shadow Tower, Echo Knight, Eternal Ring, Evergrace, The Adventures of Cookies and Cream, Forever Kingdom, Lost Kingdoms. I played from them. That was the game where you were the woman with the cards, and every time you had a deck and you had to clear entire levels without running out of cards in your deck.
I did a Togi 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah. Atogi Myth of Demons is here. You have Silent Line. You have Lost Kingdoms 2. I played that. Nebula, Echo Knight. You have Kuon. You have Metal Wolf Chaos. You have Enchanted Arms.
Which I did.
That one's familiar to me. Shadow Assault Tenchu, Ninja Blade. There's Demon Souls.
You already mentioned Metal Wolf Chaos.
Monster Hunter Diary? What the fuck is Monster Hunter Diary? All right, whatever. Another Centuries. There's Armored Core 5. Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn.
Did you mention
I love this. after Dark Souls came out, it's literally Armored Core 5, Steel Battalion, Mobile Suit, Armored Core Verdict Day, and then it's Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 DLC, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3. And then they had another Monster Hunter Diary.
Right.
It's like as soon as Dark Souls came out, you see what happened. Or as soon as Demon Souls came out. It wasn't really until after Dark Souls. Also, somebody else just pledged. I know what their Twitch name is. Let me see if they're still here in the chat. Oh, we had another one. I know exactly what their Twitch name is. But
the fighter beta is on PS4. Yeah.
Oh, the Gundam Versus?
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty good. It actually is pretty good. They actually had a showing at EVO, too.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people saying that the games kind of compete with each other. At that and Dissidia kind of compete with each other in the Japanese arcades. In a sense. So they're both pretty popular over there, which is a big reason why it's coming over there.
Yep.
I mean, it's fine. I've never been a Gundam guy. I played the Gundam games and never really cared much for the Gundam anime. I'd say the only mech anime I ever really watched was Zoids. It wasn't great, but I played Zoids. I used to build Zoids also.
God.
Dude, those things were fucking tedious as hell to build. And they tried to make it like they weren't just models, like you can move them and shit. I was like, fuck this shit. No, hell no. This thing's gonna break in like 2 seconds. Hell to the Nizo. Hell to the Nizo.
Yeah, but in terms of like one From Software game that I would really love to play, Metal Wolf Chaos, because it like the voiceover, if you've ever seen it, there's an SGDQ where they played it. And the voiceover, it's a Japanese game, but the voiceover is done in English, and it's terribly bad that you can't look away from it, but it's just so patriotic.
Oh, did they play it during the bad game block?
I don't think it was the bad game block. It was just its own thing. And I think it was like one of the goals to get it done, to get it played. And there was no time thing on it. Like the projected time thing for it was freedom.
What the hell does that mean?
It's seriously, go watch the SGDQ of Metal Wolf Chaos. You'll see
what I mean. So you mean like, when you time it, freedom being the end? Yeah. So like, cause like you're okay, I get it. I got it. That's interesting. That's pretty funny, actually. I love the bad game block. It's such a good block.
Yeah.
The irony is staggering. Yeah, have you been checking out much of this Mario versus Rabbids thing? Dude, it looks really good.
That's one I had an eye on at E3. Yeah, it looked. I was thinking it was just gonna be a regular fucking filler game, and something Ubisoft did. And no, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is Mario XCOM.
It's Mario. It's XCOM Mario.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I think it's a fantastic game. It's the only downside is that Luigi dabs. See, have you not seen the thing of Luigi dabbing?
No.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. I gotta find it. Hold on, Luigi. Let's see, Mario X Rabbids Luigi dabbing. Like, I don't know why they insist on making Luigi be the memer in every fucking Mario. Like, he just
the death stare.
But why? Why does he meme?
It started with the death stare.
Yeah, and then they just keep. Now they fucking tweet that out. Like, hold on, I gotta find. Oh, I think I found it. I gotta find like the actual clip of him dabbing. I think it's like 50 something seconds in.
Wait! I found it. I think I found
it. I found it too.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you. I found one. There's one where after he dabs, somebody plays like trap music. It's like roll it up and roll it up and. And I'm just like, all right, no part of me is surprised. Let's see, copy video URL. I don't have it timed. Oh, wait, no, let me go to actual YouTube. That way I can get the time. Because I have it right here. Oh, this is... I am on YouTube. I just didn't recognize it because of the fucking new YouTube thing. Dude, I actually really like the way the new YouTube looks.
Yeah, I do too. It's pretty spiffy.
Just stop fucking flagging my videos, assholes. There you go. That should work for you, Sly. It's like he just straight up dabs. It's not even like he's not doing anything else. He's fucking dabbing. And I'd show it on stream, but Nintendo was going to take my video down.
Oh my God. Oh my God, let me rewind that.
He just straight up dabs. There's nothing else you can say. That's all he's doing. He's dabbing. And I don't know why they felt the need to do this. Hey guys, dabbing's cool. Let's make Luigi do it. They gave this guy a fucking vacuum, made him a joke for his own game, gave him the depth stare, and now he dabs. Like, he's like the not coolest old dude ever.
But he's so cool.
He's not a young guy.
He's so cool, though. Yes, he is.
No, as soon as you do that,
you don't remember the
only
year
reason
of
I
Luigi?
even know that exists is I saw somebody tweet, "Wow, this game is actually awful," and it was just the dab.
You don't remember the year of Luigi?
The year of Luigi was because of Mario Kart. Mario Kart wasn't a part of that year. That year was because of Mario Kart. You know what I gotta say? You know what Nintendo's doing that's actually aggravating me? I think I am actually getting aggravated at the Pokemon series. I didn't think I would because I didn't play it for so many years. But just last year, they did Sun and Moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they already doing an Ultra of each of them a year later?
You know the shit comes.
No, because they didn't start doing this until like
Ruby and Sapphire.
many years. Red and the whole Red and Green, Fire Red and Leaf Green thing, that didn't happen until so many years later.
Yeah, but like you said, this one is kind of sooner.
It's too soon. It's just because I don't like
people want the Pokemans, man.
I already fucking finished the Pokedex, and so I don't want to do it again. I'll just shit on the story and not even have fun.
Nintendo, just give me my reason to buy the Switch. Give me my 2 reasons, which are mainly.
Well, Mario comes out in October?
That's not
Odyssey.
That's not.
Are you kidding me? Grand Theft Mario?
No.
Mario 06?
No. We all know my reasons. Give me fucking
Xenoblade
SMT.
Chronicles 2.
Give me SMT, the new SMT, and give me No More Heroes 3, which Suda51 still hasn't said anything about. Like, Travis Touchdown will reappear. Okay? Give us a trailer, please. Please.
I want F-Zero again, man. Give me F-Zero.
Thank you.
Sly lost it when I said that. I loved F-Zero, man. Especially the GameCube one that wasn't too well received, where they actually did a story mode.
That was actually the best one.
That was the best one, but a lot of people didn't like that it had like the dedicated story mode and stuff. Because everyone's like, so here's how it happened. You either grew up with F-Zero and then played Captain Falcon in Smash. Or you played Captain Falcon in Smash and then was like, what the fuck game is he even from? And you went back and found F-Zero.
And I'm like, okay, Captain Falcon exists. Why haven't you made another F-Zero? Like, hell, Metroid's getting a new game. Good. Yay. Where's our fucking F-Zero? Miyamoto's like, no, F-Zero's a niche game. We don't think it'll do well. Are you fucking serious?
I mean, to be fair, you have Mario Kart. Like, that's the problem. It's Nintendo doesn't want to compete in the same space with their own games. But F-Zero does not play like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, it does not. It's not a kart racer. It's a future racer.
Oh man, I miss the old versions of I've liked every F-Zero game. I don't think there's an F-Zero game I haven't liked.
Even the GBAs.
Yeah, GBAs. I mean, fundamentally they're inferior to the other versions, but
they're the same version though.
Exactly. But they're not like just. It's not one like if I'm going to play the old version, I'm going to play the old version. Because there's nothing to make me want to pick up the Game Boy version. But the point is, if they are the old version, then why the fuck? The only reason they're on a mobile device. And that was the day where mobile devices were not like Game Boy had been around for a while, but they were like still kind of a luxury, especially because that was not on Game Boy. It was on Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy itself was still popular during the Game Boy Advance. So.
I remember the first time I went to an arcade and saw a F-Zero AX machine.
Oh my god!
I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my god! Please give me this! Please give me this shit!"
Oh man, those are good times, man. And meanwhile, we're getting a new fucking Bubsy for whatever reason.
Like we needed that.
I understand the idea that like, hey, all these nostalgic games are coming out or being remade and stuff. Nobody asked for Bubsy.
Nope.
Not a single person went, oh man, they're remaking Crash. Oh, what's this game that's like Banjo-Kazooie? Oh wow, yeah. You know what? Whatever happened to Bubsy? I'll tell you what happened to Bubsy. He fucking died, and nobody cared.
Much. Yeah,
bring me back. If you're gonna make an old platformer, give me Gex. I'll take Gex back, dude. Give me a fucking remastered Jet Force Gemini or some shit. I'll take that over fucking Bubsy any day.
I mean, Rocket. Was it Rocketeer? What, I can't remember what the name was. Rocket Knight Adventures. Yeah, that got a port, but it's a die as well.
Like even the what's it called? The no, what's the one I'm thinking of? Well, because people are talking about Sly Cooper, then that makes me think of Jack and Daxter, and then that makes me think of fill in the blank for me. I think of Jack and Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
there you go. The movie was dumb because it was just the game, but the cutscenes. Mm-hmm. That being said, the game itself was a pretty loyal, like, remake of the original. So I was a big fan of the Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, when someone brought the Sly Cooper, it made me think of Jack and Daxter, because I kind of lugged all three of those games together: Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank. Just something about them, like they didn't play exactly the same, but I kind of just mentally pulled them together. Man, I can think of a million games, man. Back at the N64, I had way too many games. I spent a lot of time playing fucking No Mercy back on the N64. That fucking black cart. You're like, oh, it's the black cart. You had the golden Zelda cart, and then you had the fucking black No Mercy cart. That game sucked, but I had a lot of fun.
It didn't suck that bad.
That game was fucking awful, but I had a lot of fun. All those old wrestling games fucking sucked. Especially like when the PlayStation one started coming out, it was like, all right, that's it. We're here. We found it.
WCW versus NWO.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh god, those were good.
I had stopped watching wrestling by the time I was playing those. I just like making custom characters and fucking trying to fucking pile drive people through the top of the cage. That's all I ever liked doing. They hid shit in those games a lot. Like I loved it. All I ever did in No Mercy is I was immediately just run all the way to the fucking front, taunt the motherfucker, pull out the chair and beat the shit out of them. That's it. Oh, Turok. So Turok's one of those games they tried to make a newer one of, and it was not good.
No.
Unfortunate. I tried to go back and play the original Turok, and I fucking hated it, by the way.
I mean, it's dated.
But dated, like some games are dated, and I can still enjoy them. I tried playing the original Turok, and I was like, this is the worst thing in existence. I will only watch people speedrun this.
No. Castlevania 64.
I've beaten that game.
Worse than Turok.
I beat the I beat the specifically it's just called Castlevania. Yeah, that game was fucking atrocious. That game was hard, man. Fucking motorcycle skeletons. I don't want to mess with those dudes. All right, Sly. I think on that note, we can wrap up the post show. We got to go down memory lane a little bit with some of those games. And I was looking for my OBS to get ready to shut the stream down, and I remembered that's not on me this week. Yeah. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us for post shows. We took a trip down memory lane this week. We'll be back next week, hopefully, with the 4 Horsemen to talk about the live letter and the 14-hour broadcast that's going to be coming to you this Friday. There will not be a live translation on this channel. I am going to be at PAX, and Marco will be traveling the entire week as well. So the forums post translations like 5 minutes later. So you've got that to work with. All right, Sly. Thank you again for saving the show this week. I will talk to you in private about next week's show.
Alrighty.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week. And until then, take